Hello, this is Mark Smith with Family Tree Counseling Associates, and I am coming towards you from Dallas, Texas today in a fancy hotel, and that sculpture behind me, I'm fascinated with it. It moves. I don't know if it's like a sea turtle or a whale or something, but I just thought I'd make a good backdrop for a video. I am here to watch the Dallas Cowboys play football. I'm a lifetime Cowboy fan, and my wonderful son bought us really good seats to go to AT&T Stadium to watch the Indianapolis Colts, where I'm from. So it's a good day, but my son is still sleeping, and I thought I would record a video. We're going to be discussing embracing difficult, delicious ambiguities. There's a lot of ambiguity even in the title. The quote, the phrase delicious ambiguities, I discovered was from the late great comedian Gilda Radner. A client of mine texted me this amazing quote from her, and I didn't realize, but she has been gone since like 1989. I didn't realize that. She got ovarian cancer. For those of you who are too young to know who Gilda Radner is, think the Tina Fey of her generation. Very similar styles, and both from Saturday Night Live. Radner gained her fame as one of the original not ready for prime time players on the first season of Saturday Night Live. In fact, she was the first performer cast for the show. You know you're good if you're the first performer ever picked for Saturday Night Live. Between 75 and 80, she created characters such as the obnoxious personal advice expert Rosanna Anna Dana, I can't say it, Rosanna Anna Dana, and Baba Wawa, a parody of Barbara Walters. Radner also played an elderly, hearing-impaired woman who gave angry and misinformed editorial replies on the Weekend Update. She won an Emmy Award in 1978 for her work on Saturday Night Live. And as I said, she died of cancer at age 42 in 1989. The quote she wrote in her book, "I wanted a perfect ending. Now I've learned the hard way that some poems don't rhyme, and some stories don't have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Life is about not knowing, having to change, taking the moment and making the best of it, without knowing what's going to happen next. Delicious ambiguity." I'm going to read it again. It's powerful. I wanted a perfect ending. Now I've learned the hard way that some poems don't rhyme, and some stories don't have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Life is about not knowing. It's about having to change. It's about taking the moment and making the best of it, without knowing what's going to happen next. Delicious ambiguity. To be quite honest with you, I have many times experienced the unplanned derailment of my plans, and in my thoughts and in my words, the word delicious never came up. There were some nasty swear words that came up, but not so much delicious. So I admire this woman's her proactivity. The immediate words that came up for me can't be published. Every year in January, I make great and wonderful plans for the new year. I plan to lose 30 pounds. I plan to get in the very best shape of my life. I plan to get completely out of debt, to make 25% more money than the year before, to be more connected to my kids, to be more connected to my dog, to be a better friend, to build a healthier relationship with my fiance, to write a new book, to work less, to play better basketball, and generally be blessed in every possible way. That's my plan. But the Lord works in mysterious ways, as they say. I've never had a year play out according to my grand plans, not even close. Well, my life and my business are moving in the right direction, and I do feel quite blessed. I'm many times shocked and dismayed at the size, the number, and the severity of the hiccups and the potholes that befall me and stand in my way. Recovery is definitely not a blissful sprint up a mountain. Kids can become gravely ill. Staff members might leave your business. Waist sizes grow wider, not thinner. Unexpected expenses come up. Book projects have to be put on back burners. A healthy relationship is far from happening. And many of my jump shots end up as air balls. Ain't that the truth? I know this: the world's very best poems don't rhyme. I know that when the Lord closes a door, He always opens a window. I know that if all of my plans went exactly as I planned them every time, I would develop into a very arrogant and a very insensitive and not so good of a man. Struggles, failures, bruises, and bumps encourage humility, self-awareness, insight, and psychological sobriety. This past year I lost 4 staff members that I cared about a great deal, but they just needed to test their wings and fly away and be their own boss, and that's what they needed to do. But it was hard for me, but now I've gained a new group. I just about have them assembled, who are more enthusiastic. Sorry about this. I'm in a sort of a mall hotel environment. More loyal, more teachable, much more respectful, and much more committed to our practice. What seemed like a loss and seemed like a bad thing actually has turned out to be a wonderful thing for all concerned. My former therapist got to go follow their calling and their dreams. I've been able to install new people who are just doing cartwheels and jumping jacks. They're just so happy to be here. And it's a training environment, and Family Tree is going to be a place filled with explosive growth for years to come. So what seems like a bad thing can turn into a wonderful thing. You parents out there know that one of life's scariest and most painful experiences is seeing one of your kids, whether they're 2 or whether they're 22, to see them struggle, get hurt, suffer failure, or get badly bruised in life. But that is life. It is a good thing that young people learn how hard life and how hard relationships really are. If they get to 30 and they've never been bruised, it might kill them when they get the big bruise that's coming their way, because it's coming. So it's good that young people learn that life is difficult, and that they can embrace the deliciousness dimensions that are involved as well. Learning and growing from relationship pain, that's all good, and young people need to get a clue. Usually in their 20s they don't have a clue, but if they get a little bit, although it hurts as parents, we need to let them feel that. So I'm planning and hoping for the very best in 2015, but I won't be shocked if a few doors get slammed right in my face. It isn't about the destination, folks. It's about the journey, and all that can be humbly learned along the way. This year I'd like to hit more 3-pointers than throw air balls, but I'm going to keep chucking them up there. I tell you what, because I have faith in life. I have faith and enthusiasm and high expectations no matter what. Of course, we're in Dallas, and yesterday we went down to the grassy knoll and the Texas School Book Depository, and we saw where a great man of great power and wisdom and insight and charisma had a plan to be president for 5 more years, and how that was cut short by a little man. It sure looked like it was the work of one just sour, angry little man. So you never know. You never know what's coming your way. You can have huge plans, but the truth is sometimes you muddle through when you go to plan B. What a step down from John F. Kennedy to Lyndon B. Johnson. But we got to where we needed to be. We're a great nation. I hope all of you, and I would like to learn all there is to learn, no matter what the cost. Even Michael Jordan occasionally shot a few air balls, and I hope that I have the courage to embrace the limbo of ambiguity and the developed wisdom and grace to suck some deliciousness from even the most painful and ugly and horrible of circumstances. That poem from that movie with Robin Wood, Dead Poets Society, about sucking the marrow out of life, the joy, the marrow out of the bone. And that's what recovery is about. It's about doing your best, and when you get plan B instead of plan A, it's about embracing plan B or plan C with as much humility and grace as you possibly can. Many of you have been through a divorce that you didn't really want, but you're not a failure because you went through that. Very few people are emotionally healthy enough to have a marriage be connected for 50 years. That's a very rare thing. So even though you didn't want it, even though you'd rather still be married to that person, it was sort of your heritage. You were unhealthy enough to earn yourself that divorce through both who you picked and also how you acted and how they acted. So a quote from Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan, by the way. He says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, and I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed it. I've failed over and over and over again in life, and that's why I succeed." Michael Jordan tried to play baseball, and he failed at that. He could not hit the curveball, as great of athlete as what he was. So as we get through the holiday season and as you start to consider your goals in the new year, I just encourage everybody to be reflective and think about your goals for the new year's, and understand that you should have high goals. You should have goals that challenge you, but as the year progresses, if you get a curveball you can't hit, you shoot some air balls, you get some doors slammed in your face, you experience some difficulties, some surprises, then don't be discouraged. Just Michael Jordan, he'll miss a game winner. That next night he's offered a chance to hit another game winner, and he has full confidence and he knocks that one down. So, well, I hope all y'all are Dallas Cowboy fans out there, because I'm gonna put my Tony Romo jersey on and head to AT&T Stadium. We're going 2 hours early, and we're staying until they kick us out. I just can't wait for it. So listen, folks, if you haven't joined our YouTube channel, subscribe to that. We're up to about 1,950 subscribers, and we're just our channel is exploding. It's the most amazing, wonderful thing, YouTube, how people can learn and get a sense of your heart. We don't know where we're going to put all the new referrals that have just been flooding in, and we get great joy because we're able to help people who can't afford to come see us. So also visit our website. I have 6 books. A book on abandonment that is excellent, a book on shame, a book on recovering from affairs, a book on male counterdependency or arrogance, and a book on general marital issues, and then a book on the basics of recovery. So embrace life, embrace what it gives you, and it will give you hard things. I don't know why life is so hard, but it is shockingly hard. And when you get the hard thing, just embrace it and consider yourself lucky to be alive and lucky to learn, and there will be better days down the road for you, my friend. So thank you so much for watching today. Go Cowboys. God bless you.